everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, today we're going to work with some of the larger prints and sometimes more challenging papers in our paper pads. Stay tuned. Y'all, welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and my channel. We are still working with this Recollections paper pad, and a lot of you said you have this particular pad, so this will be a very timely video for you. But even if you don't have this pad, you probably have some of those pads that have papers in them that might be a little bit more challenging to work with, such as this one, or this one, or this one. Well, today I am going to show you two projects that we can do using items that you probably already have in your stash, because if you've been crafting with me for any amount of time, you're going to have these items, so you won't need to go out and get anything special for this project. I'm going to give you a closer look at these papers in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. Y'all know a lot of times we have these papers in our paper pads and we never use them because what do you do with them? You have these large graphics, they're beautiful papers, but you don't really know what to do with them. Well, there are things we do all the time on the channel that these are perfect for, and I'm going to show you two of them today. So we have this one that says Making Memories, and it's large. We have this large heart that's made out of a whole bunch of different florals. Then we have this page where only a portion of it is exposed and the rest is bordered by flowers. And then I have my accent pages that I'll be using on the project. But I want to show you guys exactly what it is I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to take this one, the heart, and this one. And I'm not even trimming away the band at the top because we'll remove that in just a minute. But we're going to go ahead and join these two pages together. So I'm going to take a piece of my tape, place my tape on this side. Then I'm going to peel away the tape backer. We're going to take this piece and we're going to join it like this. So this is just a really cute and easy way to be able to use those papers. So now you see I have these two like this. I'm going to bring in a couple of pieces of chipboard, and I want that chipboard to sit right on top of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just take this and fold it a little bit. That way I'll know where to place my chipboard, and I'm going to fold that a little bit. So now when I flip it over, I know where to place the chipboard to get perfect placement. And this chipboard is cut at 10 by 9 3/4. So this is really going to be more of a process video because your sizes might be different. So I'm going to take this piece and we're going to put it down like that. Let's flip it over and see how we did. Okay, we did pretty good. And then I have a spine piece. We're going to peel away the tape backer from the spine, and I cut the spine at 1/2 inch. I'm going to go ahead and give myself about 1/8 inch in spacing, like that. And then I have a second piece of chipboard that's cut at 8 3/4 by 10. I think that I might have originally said 9 3/4 by 10, but my pieces are cut at 8 3/4 by 10. So I am just going to go ahead and place those down like that. Then let's trim. I'm not going to throw this one away because I'll be using it. Then I'm going to take my big old spatula and just smooth this out. And now I'll take my finger blade and I'm just going to miter these edges. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to trim this down just a little bit because it's too long for my liking. So now we can stand this up and fold over. And so now I'm just going to take my tape and I'm going to go ahead and cover the entire chipboard surface. So I'm going to place chipboard coverage from end to end. And then I'll peel away my tape backers. And now we'll just go ahead and fold the ends over. And we'll stick everything in a minute. And I'll take my tape runner and I'm just going to add some tape to the edges to make sure that we have full tape coverage so that we can fold over like this. And then we'll do it here. And we'll fold over. Now let's go ahead and get that stuck. So y'all, this is what we have so far. I am going to take these two pieces that measure 12 by 12 and I'm just going to cut them down to 9 3/4 of an inch long. And I'm going to keep one at 12 and then I'm going to have one at 12 by 7. And I cut these pieces down so that they would be my inside liner pieces. So I am going to go ahead and just add some tape to all 4 sides of the inside liner and then we'll place it down. And then when we do the 7-inch piece, we're just going to take it and put it down like that. We're going to cover the 4 outer edges, but we're going to place some tape on the inside because this will overlap and we want to make sure that we have really good tape coverage. Alrighty, so now I can peel away my tape backers and we'll take this piece and we're going to place it down like that, getting that nice and stuck. Then we'll peel away the tape backers from the 7 by 10 inch piece and we'll place it down as well. So I'm going to take this piece, try to match it at the top. Y'all, it won't be perfect, but there's our match up. And I chose these papers for the inside because they aren't papers that I would typically work with on my projects, but I thought that they might work well for this one. So let's go ahead and define our spine, getting everything nice and crisp. Do the same thing here. So now we have this really sweet folio. You can see here that when I placed down, I didn't get it too straight. But y'all, that's okay. These are the things that we really shouldn't stress over because now we've taken that large graphic and we've turned it into a folio, whether we choose to use that folio by just adding pockets to the inside and using it to carry important papers, or as we are going to do here, we're going to take a notepad and place that notepad right there. And we're going to take this leftover paper and add a topper to it. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to trim it down to 8.5 because that is how wide my notebook is. And let's take this piece and put it on like that. And I think that works well. So I'm just going to add some tape here. I like to cover the tops of my notebooks. You don't have to do that. You can leave it with the black exposed. I have just always covered it, but you certainly don't have to. So I have removed my tape backers. I am going to go ahead and just take this piece and place it down. And then we'll fold it here at the top, making sure that we have that nice and crisp. And then we'll fold over here. And now we can take this and place it down. For me, y'all, this is going to be a one and done. I am going to add some glue to the back, like that. We'll take this, I can place it down, and because I'm using that glue, I will have some wiggle room. And now I'll just make sure that I get a really good stick on this. So y'all, that is one quick and easy way that we can use those prints that might appear to be a little bit challenging. We can now take this, and if you want, you can put a word sticker on the outside. You can even add some more embellishments if you want, or you can leave it as is. Now, what I would probably do, since the cover is white and my hands frequently pick up makeup and things like that, I don't want to have those imprinted all over the front. So I'd probably take a little bit of Mod Podge and just stamp the front. I might not do the whole thing, but just this white to keep it clean. All right, y'all, so that's project number one. Project number two is going to be equally as simple. We're going to take a composition book. We use these on the channel a lot, but we're going to take this one that says Making Memories, and we're going to cover the composition book. I don't want you to blink because you might miss what we're going to do. So I'm going to cover this in tape. You can do the front and back, or you can just do the front if you want. I think I'm going to do the front and the back. So I'm going to take my composition book and see how long it is. It's 9 3/4. So I'm going to trim this to 10 by 9. And now I'm going to peel away the tape backer. Then I'm going to take a piece of tape and just put it along the end here, because I want to make sure that when I place this down next to the black, that it sticks. So let's go ahead and place that down. Now we can peel away our tape backer. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it down so that just a little bit is on the black. And then we'll place it down like this. We can get that stuck. And now I can take my finger blade and I'm going to go in and remove my excess paper. I won't be covering the inside because I want to leave the information pages that are in there as they are. So y'all, there's the back side. Now I need to cover the front. I'm going to put it down like this, and I'm going to feel to see if it's centered. And then when I think it is, I am just going to make myself a nice little notch at the bottom. Then I'm going to slide it down because I want it to be matched this way as well. Then I'll make myself a nice little notch here. Nothing will be perfectly aligned, but it's going to be decent. And I'll make a notch there. That's just to help me know where I want to place this. So now I'm going to take my trimmer, and I'm just going to trim away according to where I notched. So let's just see what we have here. So if I place it down there, I think I'm going to have a pretty good cover here. So I'm just going to trim away a little bit of this and a little bit of this. So it's just a matter of deciding where you want this placed on your book and then just trimming your paper. So again, I'm going to take my tape. I'm going to add my tape to this end. And we'll peel away the tape backers here. And we're going to take this piece and let me peel away the tape backer from here. And so now we're going to take this piece and I'm going to place it down like this. Don't think I got it as straight as I wanted it, but that's okay. Then I'm going to open it and we'll trim away that excess paper. And let's round our corner here and trim away here. And then I'll just take my nice little bone folder, go along and smooth everything out, because there we have it. We covered it front and back. We covered the front using one of those large graphic prints, just like we did with this one. So this is a great way of making use of those large prints in the book using items that I'll bet you already have. I'll bet you have some composition books as well as some notepads and chipboard. You can now take those and turn those into really sweet little notebooks. And I'm just going to take this Listen to Your Heart chipboard word or phrase, and we're going to put it right there. And so there we have it, y'all. Two really fun ways to make use of those large graphic prints. Wasn't this simple? And wasn't this fun? So I hope that you have enjoyed this super awesome way to use the large graphic pages in your paper pads. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.